Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Howard who loved writing stories.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world. He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.
Hello everybody and welcome to the worst writer in the world with...
Howard Long, the god of goodness.
Ooh, flipping heck. You've
god of goodness.
promoted yourself recently, haven't you?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, you've always been quite hyperbolic about your own personal value, but I feel like becoming a god is quite a recent thing.
Yeah, but a god of goodness, so it's okay.
Oh, not a god of badness.
No, yeah.
Like all the other gods.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no religion says their god is good, do they?
I am a god of goodness.
Yeah, you said that twice, yeah.
And give me all your goats. I mean, that's what gods want, right?
Oh, a load of goats, yeah.
Could you kill a load of goats at me, please? That's what I'm after.
All those televangelists in the USA, send me your goats. Ring this number and put your goat in the phone.
That's
what they say.
I mean, televangelists don't want goats.
Yeah, they do.
They want money. Gods want goats.
Oh, okay. They want money to buy goats so they can send them to God, I suppose.
To buy all the goats.
Not helicopters and private jets and huge mansions, as they seem to.
Welcome to televangelism. Please send your goat money. Send your goat money to this address.
I promise I won't spend it on another private jet.
Yeah.
All right, well, hello everybody and welcome to the show with Howard the God and me, Rufus the regular kind of peasant.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to need your goat money later.
All right, so thank you to the British Comedy Guide for hosting us.
Thank you.
And to you for listening to us.
Thank you.
And to our lovely patrons on Patreon for paying for us.
Ooh, thank you. For that goat money. Thank you very much for that goat money.
Yeah, stop spending all our money on goats. You really don't need any more goats. Okay. You haven't even used the first batch of goats yet.
I'm going to kill them all at the same time.
All right, so for example, this week's Plot So Far writer, a man who is so nice and good and generous that he only forces one of his daughters to watch Doctor Who, right? And just leaves the other one alone, all right?
Yeah.
Simon I. Bison. Right. And this is his plot so far. Chad and Emily are two identical twins who like discussing their naked parents and hating spiders for a very long time.
It's only 2 episodes.
Yeah, but it's not finished. Emily likes being walked on by birds. 2 legs is fine, apparently. 2 legs good, 8 legs bad. Mm-hmm. Emily has a weird vision of the future that mostly involves ringing Chinese people round the corner and getting them to bring you pizza. That's not the future, though, is it? That's just London. Because they live in this weird kind of pseudo-past. But actually it's now, and if you go to London, it's the present.
Their future, yeah.
Oh, their future in London, okay.
They want to go to London. They can't go there in the past because they don't have a time machine, but they can go there in the future. But in the present, but it will be the future by the time they've got there, right? Oh no, it will be the present by the time they get there, but it's the future at the moment.
Oh my god. Chad hates omelettes and wants one because London is unusual. They don't have a nanny, so Chad has to put a wig on if they want tea. I'll bet he gives himself massive balloon boobs too.
Yeah.
Emily finds people with severe mental disabilities flippin' hilarious, especially when they shit in the oven.
You remember the first episode of Forget Me Not?
Yeah, vaguely, yeah.
Where we managed to do like 1 page.
That's quite common, isn't it? Like episode 1, barely get past the first page of a Howard script.
Yeah, but how many episodes of this have we had?
This is episode 3.
And nothing's happened yet. Nothing's happened. Like,
2 people are having a conversation that's never going to end.
They're not going, at least in Forget Me Not, they actually finally went to see the Nan. That's never going to happen in this. Never going to happen, she's dead.
She's already dead, yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, in Forget Me Not, there were two people, one of whom was Scottish and one of whom...
Yeah, it was this. It's exactly the same, right?
In Forget Me Not, there was one Scottish and a Scottish woman who worked in a wool shop who had a really boring conversation, but at least they were walking around London.
They were.
Or teleporting around London, actually. In this one, there's two people having much the same conversation.
Yes, the same conversations, yeah.
But in a room. This is really dull. And also, is this ever going to end? Because I feel kind of trapped in a time warp. Like that we're never going to escape this room with Chad and Emily.
Well, it's a play. You don't, do you? I mean, I think we're slowing things down if we just let the brilliant play. Because I mean, everyone's been writing in. I mean, thousands of people have been writing in saying, "Could you stop waffling? Stop, don't talk about Bullseye. Whatever you're doing."
No, but I mean, personally, I think
please get on with the brilliant script. They're saying.
I think people prefer the waffling to the script. I think the waffling is what a lot of people
you think people prefer waffles. That's completely different. Everybody prefers waffles.
Who doesn't like waffles?
Everyone prefers waffles.
What are you telling me we should have fewer waffles in our life? No, well, I mean, yeah, but we get distracted, don't we? Well, that's part of it.
But that's okay if we're getting distracted with interesting things like waffles.
How do we know? How do we know? I mean, all right, and also, what if I'm interested in something and
and no one else is? That's what like all the time. What we'll do is like if you're interested in something, if you start talking rubbish, because it's never me, right?
Oh, okay.
If you start,
If
you start talking rubbish, I'm going to get a bell, and then I'll just ring the bell, and that'll be a sign for you, like a quite.
No.
An obvious sign.
Okay, that's not happening. All right, anyway, we'll worry about that. If it becomes a problem, we'll
just edit.
That's not.
I'll
edit a bell in.
Yeah, edit a bell in. Yeah, I was going to say edit the waffle out, but yeah,
edit the waffle out. I think that's probably the case. All right. Okay, so you may remember in the last episode, Emily and Chad were talking about London and how their nanny used to be mad, right? But that was interrupted by Uncle Josiah banging on the ceiling, and Emily had to go and attend to whatever Uncle Josiah wants, leaving Charlie in the room. Charlie's straining to hear the muffled voices from upstairs, but it's muffled, but it's here. So you got to. I'm not going to muffle my voice. You got to imagine this is muffled.
You're going to muffle it afterwards, post muffle it.
Yeah, maybe I'll post muffle it. Yeah.
Put your hand over your mouth.
No, I don't. Yeah, that could ruin it. So I'll post muffle it.
I'll put my hands over my ears, and it'll be muffled. And I suggest you do the same at home.
So Josiah says, "Where on earth have you been, child? I've been awake since dawn. I was shaking as so much I thought my excuse for a head was going to drop from my shoulders."
So he's French then.
He is. "My name's Josiah. I'm from France, okay?" And Emily says, "I apologise, Uncle. I have been rushed off my feet. But look, I bring you your drink." "Drink? Thank you, my child. Thank you so much," says Josiah. Charlie just helps himself to some more whiskey.
Guys, he's fucking excited about this at home, that Rufus has finally come up with a third voice.
Third voice? Yeah. I think you'll find it is more than three.
Okay, a tenth voice or something.
More than three, actually.
Yeah, which is a lot of voices, but this is a new one, really.
No, okay, Howard is dissing me here. There's some serious Howard dissing, right? So why don't you, listener, as a challenge for this week, tell me how many voices I can do? Because I haven't got a clue. It could be 3, it could be 10, it could be more. I have no idea. So tell me how many voices I can do and also list them.
Oh, well, they're easy, isn't it? Scottish girl, Scottish boy,
yeah.
gruff Scottish.
Not Scottish, the end. yeah. All right, see if you can do better than that, listener. Or don't. And that's fine too. No one's going to murder you just because you didn't do that stupid activity. Charlie just helps himself to some more whiskey.
Fucking hell. So as soon as she leaves the room, he just starts fucking caning it.
Yeah, just pounding the whiskey, yeah. Elizabeth has appeared through the ajar double doors.
She's appeared?
She has appeared, yeah.
The double doors are ajar.
Asking a lot for an actress, isn't it? Elizabeth appears. Elizabeth teleports onto the stage.
No.
Actress, make sure you cast an actress who can teleport.
But listen, the double doors are ajar. Is that a thing? Does that mean they're like that? Because one door being ajar is like that, right? But double doors, is it like that?
You're motioning like two wide open doors. I don't know what you think ajar means.
If you've got these doors that slide open like in a big house, does it mean like that? Or
double doors doesn't mean sliding doors.
What if it's... I've never lived in a big posh house like these people before, but we have these big, like Maine, we have these big doors that slide open. Or does it mean like this? Is it saying that?
Ajar just means slightly open.
Yeah, but how do these doors open? That's what I'm asking you. What does it say in the script?
I don't care.
Do they slide open or do they, like, what's that open?
Ding, ding, ding. All right, moving on.
I can't believe you pressed the ding.
I did.
I can't believe you pressed the ding This bell. Is not important enough to discuss. And you press the ding and carry on. Then fine.
Hey.
I'm not gonna carry talking about how the doors are ajar.
Which direction?
Left, right, forwards, back.
But you have, ding ding.
Are they like this slidey up ones like in Star Wars?
Which way did the doors go? Which way did the doors go?
Shit, fucking hell, go back and do it. Talk about the doors.
Charlie just helps himself to some more whiskey. Elizabeth has appeared through the ajar double doors. All right, so Elizabeth is a new character just appearing.
Or a nude character, depending on what stage she is in her stripping career.
Yeah, well, she is apparently a stripper.
Not a career, the strip. Which part she is during her strip?
No,
the end
she's
of the
the slowest stripper in the world. When she first got the job, she started taking her clothes off, and when she finishes, she will retire.
Yes.
She was wearing a lot of clothes.
She hasn't realised that you can put them back on again, so she's just taking a really long time to take them off. Yeah.
But we don't know she's a stripper yet, even though we do. We read it at the beginning. She wears a long, slim black coat, which is a slim coat. Oh, your coat's looking very slim.
Yeah, but she's not slim.
Has it been on a diet?
She's not slim, so it doesn't fit her.
Her face is heavily made up. She works.
Yeah, it's because I made it up. It's not real.
Yeah, her face is cack-handedly made up by a moron who doesn't seem to know what he's doing.
She has the face of a stripper and a coat.
Her face has got a nose on and eyes.
I think 3 is the normal amount of eyes.
Yeah,
she probably has that right.
There might be other features, but I'm not sure. She speaks out of her ear.
Yeah, as does everyone.
All right, so Lizzie says, "Be a dear and pour me a drink as well, would you?" Because she's from somewhere. Chad says, "Liz, it's all right, Charlie. I shall not tell." She says. Chad, wide-eyed, "Right." Is at the cabinet, pouring drink, stops, turns. "You've been crying."
Because you're a common stripper. That will make you cry.
You wish you were a lesser spotted stripper. Yes. That is actually her next line. Her next line is, yes. But he said, "You've been crying." Yes. Takes drink from Charlie. "A very shrewd observation."
Right. She's being sarcastic or is she being kind?
I guess she's being sarcastic. I don't know. Let's see how her character develops and then we'll be able to guess. "But you've stopped now." She must be being sarcastic because he's a moron. "You've stopped crying now."
Oh my god!
Yeah. I suppose there's little point in offering you my handkerchief. "A very noble offer, but no thank you. Though, if you'd like to do something, do you think you might find your way to lighting this for me?"
Yeah,
her accent comes and goes, okay?
It's brilliant, her accent's amazing. And it's like, it's good, he's a little gentleman.
He is a little gentleman, yeah. Have you met my little gentleman?
Of course, he's an alcoholic, like all good gentlemen.
Like all good gentlemen are. Cheers, by the way.
He's like, "Hey," and he's like, "Do you want a handkerchief to dry your tears 3 hours ago?" And she's like, "No, I can't." What about?
"Thank you, but no, I don't need a handkerchief to dry my tears."
What about you do something now that would help me now?
"Can I put my coat in a puddle for you?" "Not really any puddles around." "Can I open the carriage door for you and help you step down?" "I'm not in a carriage."
"Can I help carry this bag for you that you don't have a bag?"
Yeah. Look at
what?
me.
What is that sentence? "Can I help carry this bag for you that you haven't got a bag?"
All right, so new character Lizzie, the common stripper, right, has finally, after much trying, she has finally persuaded Chad to shut up and light a cigarette. All right. Thank you, Charles. You're such a sweetie. She kisses his cheek.
Ooh.
Those bastards at woke.
Face cheek or bum cheek?
Yeah, she takes his trousers down.
Straight down
pulls
to
his
his
trousers down,
face.
kisses his bum cheek, and then pulls his trousers back up again and then carries on talking. Yeah.
What's this happened? Nothing. Don't worry about
Just
it.
shush. Listen, I've
Don't
got...
tell anybody.
I've got more to say. Those bastards at woke could take a tip or two from you. You're such a proper little gentleman, aren't you? Such a man. You take after your brother that way, but less rugged. More sweet. She knows because she just tasted his bum cheek.
Yeah.
You had a bad night?
Right. Yeah.
Charlie, I had a dreadful night. The tips are so bad I've taken to wearing a little paperwork cup in my bosom. Paperwork. I mean, paperwork's not the right word there, is it? Because paperwork is like, signing forms. And, right.
Paper.
Yeah,
paper cup.
paper is the word you meant.
Yeah, but this is old time speak. Remember, there's all the oldie worldy speak here.
Yeah, when they used to say paperwork, they meant a cup.
Yeah.
Nowadays we mean, but like the written part of your job and stuff. But then they meant a cup. I'll do it again. The tips are so, because it's a gag and you don't want to ruin it by using completely the wrong word. All right. The tips are so bad that I've taken to wearing a little paper cup in my bosom. So she's saying that people are so cheap they don't give notes anymore. They only give coins. Gags. Cripes, says Chad.
Right.
Cripes. Pause. Elizabeth begins to unbutton her coat.
Get a cup out.
Would you care to see?
What?
So she's not even joking. She's serious about this paperwork cup. And now she's like, do you want to see my cup? What? Well, I mean... So that is the line.
She got paper. Do you think she's got a cup in her bra that people put paperwork in? Maybe that's what she means by paperwork.
Like just a regular china cup full of paperwork. Yeah, maybe. Full of like health and safety forms for work.
Nobody's giving me money anymore. They're just giving me health and safety forms.
They're giving probably IOUs, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like IOU 20p.
Yeah, it could be like paperwork.
Please take your pants off.
Yeah.
Elizabeth opens her coat to Charles. Beneath, she is wearing lacy black underwear with touches of red, bra and panties. She does indeed wear a paper cup. It is in between her ample bosom.
Hey!
Howard Long script. The actress is only wearing her pants and shows everyone I am in the audience. She shows Charlie and also me.
Charlie is played by Howard.
She removes the cup and hands it to Charles, who is in some shock at the sight of female nakedness. I don't know what to do about this. You're my sister and you're also naked. The thing is, most people aren't shocked by... Like, if it's your sister, you're just like, put some clothes on. What's wrong with you? Why are you walking around in your pants? You're not like, I'm nervous. You're like, ugh. Put some clothes on.
Maybe it's not his sister.
Do you think, oh, really? Because you said that, not the script.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he said at the start. Maybe she's married to...
maybe.
What's the other guy called?
Just says Lizzie works as a stripper. That's her old character.
What's the other guy?
As a stripper. Willie.
Maybe
Josiah. No,
so maybe
Josiah's under.
So she could be like William's husband. I'm
Right.
sure it's said in the script at some point if they're related or not. I can't remember now.
All right.
Yeah.
So Charles is in some shock at the sight of female nakedness.
She's not naked though, is she?
She's got pants and bra on. Yeah. She sits on the chaise lounge, coat undone, revealing leg.
Do you get one leg?
She's only got one leg. Yeah,
Shit.
Oh, it's a sexy leg though.
Didn't say that when she hopped in. That's why it says she has appeared in the door. Because otherwise we would have had to announce that someone hops in.
Yeah, you don't want to give it away, even though it's a visual medium. And
she's got a long. Well, no, but she's got a long, thin coat, hasn't she?
True.
So we've not realised until she's opened her coat that she's only got one leg.
So she actually does have to appear in the door.
That's why she's going to sit on that chaise lounge. She's going to fall over.
Fair enough. Count that.
One.
I don't think she means. I think maybe she's referring to.
She does, because otherwise she'd say count them, wouldn't she? Count them.
I think she's talking about the money that she just gave me.
Oh, okay. Not talking about a one.
Count that. Count my one leg. One. Very good. Your counting's coming along nicely. Right, maybe one day we could count 2 things. No, I've only got 1 leg.
Count that.
Chan says, right. He empties the coins out onto the cabinet so that he isn't counting her 1 leg.
Okay.
Quickly counting £8 and 6pence.
And he put 6p in her fucking cup.
Well, maybe it was only one person and they gave her all their money, and what they had was £8 and 6pence in coins. And they're like, sorry about the fact that I've only got. It's Paul McCartney.
I haven't got it. because of the one-legged woman, probably. Right?
Yeah. Wow, some weird subconscious priming going on in my brain. Sorry about this. £8 and 6pence, one-legged stripper. You're my favourite stripper, and I don't know why I like you so much. I mean, usually my default is Malcolm. I think I was going for Brummy, but I missed slightly. Yeah. I missed my target and accidentally hit Paul McCartney, as so many of us have done. So £8 and 6pence. Farmers. No sense of generosity. So she's stripping for farmers. Why don't she just turn up at 6 a.m. on their farm next to the pigs going, I've come to take my clothes off for you. And they're like, oh, you don't really know what you're doing. Why do you come around my farm every morning and taking your trousers off? Well, sorry, not your trousers, your trouser.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to offend you by suggesting you've got trousers on when you've only got trouser. Farmers, no sense of generosity. Soon we'll move to London and you will dance on a real stage.
Oh, shit.
That's true, because I don't dance. I dance in the pigsty at the moment, and I pretend it's a stage.
Yeah, so she's still going to have to work as a sex worker.
Yeah,
or whatever
their
in
big
London.
dream to move to London involves Lizzie continuing to be a stripper. Yeah,
because you would get more money stripping in London.
Probably. Well, they're on a farm.
Yeah.
For one farmer.
Yeah.
She's lucky to get £8 and 6pence.
Surprised
Pretty good.
that pig had all that money. It's impressive.
Glued to him, probably. He'd just been on an adventure in his time. In his time machine. Yeah. He had all those diamonds and he didn't give me one.
If you're wondering what that is, then check out Time Pig.
Yeah, it's you can get it for free on our Secret Gang page. Go to manbycow.com/Time Pig, right?
Yeah.
Nailed. Soon we'll move to London and you will dance on the real stage. Will we, Charlie? Will I? Could such a dream really come true that I could strip in a different place? Can I really, do I dare to dream such lofty ideals that I might strip in the city instead of in the country?
When you held the script away, then I thought, he's learned his lines, hasn't he? How does he know it?
I'm pretty good at this. I am so fast.
He's making this
I am
up, right?
so
Not what
fast.
she said at all.
No. Oh, Charlie, do you think I could really strip in London?
Does it say that? Does it say
No,
stripping?
I'm acting now.
Do it.
I'm pretending. So you think it's in the script. Yeah, I was doing that on purpose because you're so easy to fool.
I don't know, because that's what it's about, right? It could have been.
No, what she says is, will we, Charlie? Will I? And then all the stuff I did after that was all me. I was just riffing.
Really confusing to
that
people.
was me making stuff up.
You need to alert people when they're going to go off book.
Turns out it's not just the listeners that can't tell the difference between the script. It's you who wrote the fucking script.
Yeah.
Basically, if it's a bit weird and boring, it's by you, and if it's really, really funny, that's by me. That's listener. That's the deal. Anything that's really, really good, right? Even if Howard says it, I wrote that.
Right, yeah.
We stopped first, and then we were like, do this, Howard. Then we practiced a bunch of times, and then Howard did it.
Is that right? Is that right?
Yeah, that's how we make this show. It seems improvised, but actually, all my bits are improvised when I'm really witty and stuff. But all your bits we have to practice, and I have to write for you.
Okay, cool. As long as I know.
As long as I know, yes. Will we, Charlie? Will I? Yes, I'm sure of it. I hope to God that you're right. No more tabletops. But they're talking about you stripping in London. Why do you... Oh, dance on a real stage. It doesn't say strip, it says dance on a real stage.
Right, yeah.
She dreams of being a dancer, not a stripper.
Right.
Okay, now that's a better
She's going to
dream.
need another leg. Unlikely.
In London.
Unlikely to get employed.
In London, you can get as many legs as you want.
Yeah.
Oh, I can search you out with legs.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem. Just come to Laranya's leg shop on the Old Kent Road. Oh, yes. How many legs would you like? Only one. I'm doing an offer at the moment.
Yeah.
Buy one leg, get 1 million free.
Yeah. And you have to take them.
Yeah. You don't have any legs in this. You're just sitting in an empty shop. That's what you say, but I say, I've got all the legs. I imagine.
Yeah.
No, she dreams of being a dancer, I understand now. I hope to God you're right. No more tabletops. It's all I long for. My name in lights. I'll be on the front row, cheering you on. I remember I went to the theatre once. I must go and change. I don't want to listen to your boring theatre story. It was quite an occasion. I think it was some sort of anniversary, and we were celebrating. We sat on our own balcony. Wow. Mother and father were there. I can never remember their faces. Maybe they didn't have faces. No, I don't really know.
I sat behind them.
Always, throughout my life.
I'm not sure if they ever had faces.
And of course, the portraits were destroyed in the fire. Oh, of his parents, okay. So he's got no pictures of his parents because of the portraits.
They kept them all in the fire wing of the house. Probably shouldn't have kept them all in the fire wing.
In retrospect, that was a bad idea. And of course, all the portraits were destroyed in the fire. Myself and Emily, cousin Jasper. Were they also destroyed in the fire?
Yeah, he was definitely destroyed in the fire. That's why they're all ghosts.
Yeah. In his, I guess these are the portraits of his parents, myself and Emily, cousin Jasper. In his, that all there at the.
There's a new sentence. Just imagine there's a full stop.
And of course, the portraits were destroyed in the fire. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying about being at the theatre.
Yes.
Who was there? Well, myself and Emily, cousin Jasper, in his checkered suit and brown bowler. Good grief. It's all gone a bit Charlie Brown. He was an excellent fellow. Used to be able to produce a coin from my ear. Have you noticed that I've got suddenly started sounding really natural? Really natural dialogue in this bit. He was an excellent fellow. Used to be able to produce a coin from my ear. Fantastic. I'd quite forgotten. Though there was not much dancing nor singing in this, I can't quite recall the name of the play. It's fucking rubbish. I can't remember the name, can't remember my parents' faces, can't remember how this sentence started or what I'm talking about. Can't remember why we put all the portraits in the fire wing. I'm sure there was a reason. And also my mum and dad, and that's why they're dead, because they were the only ones who lived in the fire wing. We all lived in the safety live wing.
Yeah.
Should have got them to join us. There's loads of rooms. I can't quite recall the name of the play. I do remember it had the word love in its title. And that was what it was all about. Love and betrayal. Lost love. There were two friends and one had met and become engaged to the most beautiful woman. The most beautiful woman I had ever seen.
Wow.
It says woman, but that was my fault.
Yeah.
They were soon to marry, and so the groom introduced his wife to his friend.
Oh, yeah.
This is my wife, my future wife. This is my friend. His name is Wife-Stealing John.
Wife-Stealing Big Penis John.
No, his friend's the best man. The bride and the best man immediately fell wholly and completely in love with one another, with their minds and
I'm not sure whether this play
souls.
that he went to see is worse or better than this play.
Well, it's Blood Wedding, right? Isn't it?
It's all plays.
It is a lot of plays, yeah.
It is Blood Wedding, right? Yeah. It's like Blood Wedding.
No, because Leonardo wasn't the bridegroom's best man, was he? Were they even friends? All I remember about Blood Wedding is that Leonardo had a hunchback and a lisp, and actually he spoke quite a lot like, "No, my name's Leonardo. I'm the romantic lead."
I'm the romantic lead. That's what he spoke like. It was my Frank Spencer, but with a bit of a lisp in as well.
So funny, because when we were teenagers, Howard thought that acting meant being different every time. didn't you?
Well, it did when I was younger. That is what acting was when it was. Not like it is now.
Now we've realised that acting, what the people who are considered great actors of the stage and screen, are the ones who do it exactly the fucking same every time and never vary. That's great acting.
It is. And for anyone that, because now if anyone does do anything weird and different, I look at it and go, that's absolutely ridiculous. Like Daniel Day-Lewis or Tom Hardy, when they do stuff, I'm going like, there's people buying this.
Yeah. Tom, why are you talking like what you doing in my hole?
I'm gonna break your back, man.
But at the same time, if everyone did that, it'd be brilliant. Wouldn't it? If everyone was all going, my name's Batman. All right, so getting back to the script, Lizzie has been telling Chad about stripping, right? And Chad, in turn, told her about a boring play he saw once. so he's really keeping the heat up.
Yeah, but he's young. He doesn't know how to flirt.
No. Silence. Enter Emily with tray and empty glass. She puts the tray down. Charlie returns to reality. How was he? The same. Maybe worse. There are spiders in his room. Ooh. Many spiders. Yikes. Those are your pauses, not mine. I'm following the script. I know. I know too.
I put them there. I know too. Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
I know too. Yeah, she just said it. Right?
I know too. I know too.
I know too.
I know most. I know moster.
Yeah. I know infinity.
I know double infinity.
I know infinityist. Okay, then. I'm bored of this game now. No, she says, I know too. I mean, I've known for a long time. It's just, do you think they're his?
Yeah.
His spiders. His?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Uncle Josiah, do you think they are his babies?
Oh.
No, I think they're fucking spiders. Yeah. I thought I was the stupid one.
Hello, I'm Uncle Josiah. Have you met my babies? I've got so many babies.
Oh, look at all the legs my babies have. I cannot count. Oh, so many legs. I cannot count them. 1 leg, 2 legs, 1 million legs.
Oh, the legs. My God, all the legs.
That's how Laronia counts. 1 leg, 2 leg, 1 million leg, all the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are only 4 numbers in Laronia's alphabet.
Okay, I'm gonna have some more babies now. Hi. What are you doing here?
Get out of my baby room.
Oh, no, I was wanting to know where babies came from. Ooh. Yes.
They come from me. Yeah, never get Laronia to explain reproduction to your kid. Okay, you want to know where babies come from? They come from my ass. Okay, bye-bye, milk. He's allowed to say it because he's in that story, you see. That's not a lame old joke when he's...
Yeah, good.
Oh, come to think about it, all of these characters were robots as well.
Yeah. It's not a lame old joke, it's just adding depth.
Depth, yeah. Uncle Josiah, do you think they are his babies? You all right, Emily?
Did you say that?
Yeah, that's his line, yeah. What if Uncle Josiah is the spider? What if he is who Mother was running from? Because she was scared of spiders, right? We thought she was mental, but actually... her brother is a big spider who has spider babies and is Laronia.
Yeah, definitely.
That makes sense why he's got a brand new voice that I've never done before, because he's in disguise. He's all like, yes, my name is Uncle Josiah, not Laronia. What do you mean where are all my legs? I've only got 2 legs, like a normal person. Hang on, let me count my legs. 1, 2, 1 million. All the legs. Hang on a minute. A bit suspicious. Did you say all the legs? No, I stopped at 2, like a normal person. Everyone else can only count to 2, of course. Laronia can count to all. That's right. I can count to all. Yeah, that's Laronia's new superpower. He gave up on all that walking stuff because he was rubbish at it. Now he's like, my superpower is the ability to count to all. Would you like me to count my own legs? Because that is my only opportunity to count to all.
Brilliant.
Laronia. Yeah. He's one of our greatest creations. Laronia, isn't he? We really nailed it when we created him. All right, so Emily says, what if Uncle Josiah is the spider? What if it's he who Mother was running from? Come along, Emily. We were playing a game. It's only metaphorical. It's not real. Mother was just simply frightened by spiders. Little eyes on legs. I don't know what a spider is. That's what a spider is like. A little eye on legs. Is that no? That's its body. That's not an eye. No, a little black eye on legs, like walking around looking at things and doing nothing else. That's correct, right? Little eyes on legs. That's it. Nothing sinister about an eye on legs. Self-contradictory, isn't it? Nothing sinister about a little eye walking around on legs.
There's one right now.
Inappropriate. Howard, not every reaction can be that. Okay.
I've only got the one reaction now. I lost my other reactions. I've got to bring that one out for everything now. Should like some jam. Ooh. Look at that terrifying dragon. Ooh.
But if we were right, what if she was using a metaphor? It could have been Uncle Josiah and not our father. So they thought in the past that the spiders were a metaphor for their father. But now she's all like...
Maybe, but they're only just saying now that they think it's a metaphor, right?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Either way, it doesn't matter now. Yeah. She's gone.
Yeah.
She's reached Elysium. She has no worries anymore. No more earthly worries.
Yeah.
We've got all those Elysium worries, obviously.
Because Elysium, as everyone knows, it's full of spiders. Jam-packed full of them.
Yeah. She's safe. Yes, she's safe. Father, thin, white, hairy. I'm just doing a weird poem now. Everybody ready? Okay, for my poem. Father, thin, white, hairy. Father, the white spider. Uncle, dark, breeding, coexisting. Uncle Spider. Father and Josiah are brothers. They are both spiders.
Yeah, right. That's
Emily, I am of the belief that you are becoming somewhat obsessive and also stupid.
Yeah. Emily, quite contemely. How do you spiders grow?
Emily, quite stupidly. Quite stupemily. Yeah. That's what I'm going to call you from now. I'm a fucking moron. All right. You got a bit mean all of a sudden, Chad. I enjoyed it more when you were yamming on about the theatre and tea or whatever we were talking about. I am of the belief you're becoming quite obsessive. Yes, you're right. It's just horrible up there. Sobs. Boo-hoo-hoo. Alright, sobs. Wub, 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 wub. How was that when Emily sobbed?
Both of those.
Wub, 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 wub. That's what she does. Oh, yes, you're right. It's just horrible up there. Wub, wub. Wub, wub, wub.
Yes, wab, wab, wab is what she would say. Yeah, definitely.
What are you doing? Yeah. I'm sobbing, okay? I'm very upset. Wub, wub, wub. Okay. All right, then. A bit weird. Yes, you're right. It's just horrible up there. Wub, wub. That's what happened. That's what I just a little recap. That's what happened. Wub, wub.
Yeah, wub,
all right.
Yeah.
Oh, here, dry your pretty eyes, my sweet, sweet Emily. You got a bit weird, isn't it? You got a bit weird, yeah. All right, dry your eyes, my lovely, sweet sister. Gives her his kerchief. That's what the directions say.
Yeah.
You've included an apostrophe to show that you know that it's not called a kerchief.
It's called a kerchief.
Gives her his kerchief. Elizabeth is home. She has been crying too. I'm starting to think maybe it's me.
Yeah.
Lizzie? Yes. Where is she? She's gone to her room. I think I shall go and see her. Yes. I imagine she would appreciate that. Yes.
Bye-bye, Zoe. Bye-bye, Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, K9.
Bye.
Bye-bye, T-Gang.
Emily exits. Charlie pours himself a drink. Drinks, coughs and splutters, puts decanter back. He's working hard at the beginning of alcoholism, isn't he? He's like right at stage 1, but he's really pushing for it.
Yeah. He doesn't like it. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's at stage 1. He hasn't learned to like it yet. Yeah, he's determined to get drunk anyway.
Yeah, well, that's how you
power through, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. But it's worth it, right? You know, you work hard when you're young. drinking really, really horrible alcohol that you hate.
Yeah.
But then you become a sad, wrinkly, saggy old man. So it's all worth it. Right?
Yeah.
I was going to say that then you learn to love it and then it tastes great, but then I thought, no, that's not funny. And not entirely. I mean, it is true, but it's not really the whole truth, is it?
No.
You learn to love alcohol, and alcohol becomes the greatest thing you can drink. And you're like, this tastes fantastic.
Yes,
I can't
tastes
believe
fantastic.
this tastes fantastic. I can't believe
What a
that I
lovely
used
taste
to
this is.
think this tated. I can't believe this. I used to think this tated horrible.
Yes. This tater is fantastic. What a lovely tater.
I love taters, mate. So Chad says, everybody cries in Coal Town. Even Uncle Josiah cried once in London.
Who's he talking?
He's talking to himself.
Why is he questioning?
I don't know, it's a question mark.
I don't know what it says. There's a lot of ings on
Oh, no, it's actually not part of this. Okay, it's part of the next thing. All right, I've got to say it like this. Everybody cried in Coal Town. Even Uncle Josiah cried once. Pause. In London? Do people cry there too? No, I am sure that they do not. What could they possibly have to cry about? Maybe the death of horses. Maybe the death of horses, but nothing else. Just horse death. In London, well, that's true though, isn't it? I mean, I never cry. Except, like that time when
horse died.
Yeah, that time when Daisy the horse died, I was so upset and I cried.
the horse.
Horse name. I was like Ermentrude.
Yeah.
Think of a fucking-
Mrs. Moo.
yeah.
I think
Steve Milk. Steve Milk the horse. John Udders. The horse. When he died, I was so upset. What's a normal horse name? Sugar Lump.
Sugar Lump.
That's one, right? But not
Henry the horse.
Henry the horse, yeah, that works, yeah.
Inspector Morse.
Inspector Horse.
Yeah. Inspector Horse.
Worst writer in the world. Worst writer in the world. Worst writer in the world. Worst writer in the world.
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Worst Writer in the World.
Assuming you did.
Yeah, no, it is a big assumption, isn't it? I mean, I'm just every week I'm like, thanks for listening. What if they just turned on now? What if they're the sort of person who goes, I only like to listen to the last 2, maybe 3 minutes of a show?
We don't know what kind of weirdos don't listen to this show.
I have a weird suspicion that it's the other way round, that most people actually switch off before this bit. And that's why they don't realise all the amazing things they could get if they signed up to
What could they
Patreon.
get? What could they get?
Right now, if they signed up for $2, they could get all the Worst Writer extended episodes so far, all the companion videos that we've made.
So far.
Yeah, loads
They
of
can't
other
get any
videos.
of those things that we haven't yet done.
Not future things.
They
No,
can't
not
do-
future
you
things.
can't. It's not time travel for $2.
They can't get a Chinese or Indian man who lives around the corner to bring them future episodes of The Worst Writer Show. But if they're a little bit patient, they will get future episodes of The Worst Writer Show for that same $2 a month. And not only that, but there's the audiobook Gret Binchley from The Adventure of the Very Bad Dog. The Very Bad Dog.
It's very bad, is it?
Yeah. And like other things that I've forgotten because we released them ages ago.
Yeah, there's probably a video of you throwing a ball at my head.
Oh,
somewhere
I
if
think there's
you
more
look
than
for
one.
it,
I think there's quite a few of them, and that's just the very basic tier of $2 a month, right?
Yeah.
If you want more, you can pay more and get more. Essentially,
How much more do I have to pay?
well, if you pay $7 a month,
$7?
you can get almost everything in the world.
Do I need to go to America to join?
And-
Can I join if I'm in England?
No, yeah, you can join in any currency in any country. It's just that because it's an American website, Patreon, they put the prices in dollars, but it will automatically, change it into your, it'll work.
Oh, that $7 tier sounds very good. I would like all the things off of it.
Last week you were saying that I've done this speech so many times that I'm starting to sound convincing.
Yeah.
You're still not. You still sound really insincere. I tell you what, if you're not sure, go and have a look at manbycow.com/free, where you can get loads of free samples, or join us on Facebook, maybe on the Worst Writer group. And if you want to ask people what it's like, there's loads of people on there who are in the gang who will tell you if it's good or not.
Yeah, there's people that have joined and they didn't not join. There's people that have joined.
Why do I even have you here?
There are people.
You're the reason no one joins the gang.
There's people who've joined and they're still in. They don't leave.
Yeah,
they love the gang.
Most people do seem to enjoy it, right?
And if you join at $2, that just means you drink one less coffee a week. If you join at $7...
No, it doesn't. You can still have as much coffee as you want. You can literally have as much. And what kind of coffee are you getting for $2? That's some cheap coffee, right? That's some horrible, cheap-ass coffee. That's disgusting.
I know, I said per week, and that's per month, actually, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, no, you're right.
So you can drink
that's expensive coffee. It's weird how people on the internet always compare things to coffee.
I know.
That's weird, right? I mean, people like coffee. I think that's a really bad sales. That's really bad sales tactic. Because if you're like, hey, just have one less coffee, they've stopped listening. When you say the words less coffee, people are like, no, I'm leaving now.
Wait. Let me start again. And this outro hasn't gone on long enough. How you have one less cigarette a month?
Oh God, no! You've made it. No, how about this? Hey, join the secret gang at $2 a month and have one more coffee a day. Because let's be honest, you've probably got enough money for both things.
Here you go. I've got a good one. Why do you pay less tax by lying about your income and then spend your money on us instead? Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? Less tax.
No, don't encourage tax avoidance or evasion.
Instead of paying tax, you get free entertainment. Basically, it's not for you. Well, you paid for it, but you've not paid your taxes.
You're the worst salesperson ever.
I'm telling them not to pay tax.
Yeah, that's bad. Do pay tax, everyone.
If you pay, if you join at the $2 tier, try paying $4 less tax, right? And so actually, imagine we're giving you $2 to join. That's amazing, isn't it?
Try paying $4 less. See if anyone notices. Just try it.
Just have a go.
Just say, oh, you know how you said I owe £500 tax? Well, I think I owe $2 less than that. You're confusing me with currencies here. Well, this has been a good outro.
Thanks for listening to The Worst Writer in the World. Goodbye, Milk.
He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer. Yeah.